Alright, we're live. Just gotta make sure the music isn't loud, because last time it was pretty loud. Should be fine there. Alright, we're gonna be farming 3 bosses today. Probably, I don't know, maybe 20, 15 kills. Let's see what we get. Well, if we get anything. We do Reinhardt, Fred, and Ignatz. So all in order, so I could just walk to them from here. If anyone's watching, make sure to tell me if I'm either too loud or something, because, you know, I'm like that. Or if the music is too loud, please let me know. Thank you, Sabrina. Try to have as much fun as I can. Just hope these bosses actually drop something for me. Trying to get some money, you know? Alright. I shouldn't have any problems with blind. I don't know if these bosses blind, but we'll figure this out. I know this boss wouldn't be that much of a problem, so as long as Smog is on him, I'll be fine. Then come join. You can come. Anyone's welcome. There's space for 3 people. Alright, come join. I got you. I'm gonna be here for a little while, probably like for 20 or 30 kills, and then I'll move on to Fred. If you want to join in for that too. Also, let me know if I'm too loud or if the music is too loud. I don't know if you hear me. I'm trying to find like the best balance for sound right now. So I don't want to be too loud. You know, either my voice or the music. So just let me know. Alright. I'm a server 1. You probably see that. So that's 1 kill so far. Didn't get anything. Kind of expected, you know. Usually I don't get rares till like 30 to 40. Wait, so is the music loud? So I did lower the setting for the audio by a ton. But I don't know if that's enough, you know? That's what I want to know. See, that's the only problem with these type of bosses, the burn. Yeah, I don't think you can. I wish you could mini screen certain streams, because I actually see some streams from some people and kind of want to watch it off screen while I'm doing something else, but sometimes it like glitches out. It's weird. I don't have any of my moist dirt, so I can't take away that freaking burn. I need to farm more of that. So have to let me know if my music is loud, because that's the only thing I'm worrying about. Because last time my voice, like, wasn't in the video at all. I'm probably gonna delete that from YouTube, because that was, like, a fail. Okay. Oh, alright, yeah. That's good. As long as my voice overpowers it, and then you can hear the music and it's not way too loud, I'm happy with that. I also need to be paying attention to my ailments more. I'm more just like standing and spamming stuff instead of like actually focusing on what I'm doing to him. Hopefully I can cancel off his burn. Let's see. Wait for him to join the party. There we go. So this boss doesn't seem to poison and paralyze me. So I think I don't even need to use those anymore. Do I have anything else here I can use? Nope. I really hope he drops something. If anything, he's probably going to drop that rod because I don't know. I'm very unlucky when it comes to crystals and stuff like that. Especially if it's all crystals. I'm so bad at getting them. Hopefully I do get something though. Because I want a rare. Alright, there's everything on him. There we go. Just gotta make sure he has all the ailments. So I don't want to lose any type of damage. Here we go. He's almost dead. What's that, 5 kills so far? Yeah. As an alchemist, I don't kill very fast, but all the fights are usually very efficient and very stable. You never had a problem being an alchemist because literally all you do is use your ailments on all the bosses and you just stand there. Because what I'm doing is that I'm wearing all resistance and defense gear. So basically, you know, all the bosses that I try to kill pretty much can't hurt me because of that. And my ailments like poison, burn, bleed, all that type of stuff just damages them while I'm just standing there taking all his hits. Like, hey, keep hitting me because it won't hurt. That's what alchemists do. Just stand there. I do a little bit more extra though. Like I try to spam my mana burn. My mana bullet. And that dark blast one I have from the pet. So I can do more ailments. And do a little bit more damage. This music up. I don't know if you hear it. Is that too loud? Probably. As long as everything sounds good, I'm happy. There's just something about this game in particular that I can't get away from. I think it's like the farming experience. I don't know. I never could get into grinding in any game. Like, I don't like grinding too much for levels of some type of stuff, or like how certain games have the whole you need to farm to level up your, I don't know, your gardening or stuff like that. I don't know. I'm not into that. I did play RuneScape for a while. I enjoyed RuneScape, but it's just too much effort. And, like my best friend and, another best friend that I have, they're really cool. Like, they play RuneScape all the time. They always invite me. They're like, you should come play with us. I did play with them for a while, but I don't know. Like, I felt so backtracked. And I felt so, like, out of place that I just couldn't play because I was so far back. I wasn't, like... I wasn't at their level. So, I don't know. I just didn't feel comfortable. I could play it on my own, but I have to buy a membership so I can do all the quests that's actually gonna help me. And that's one thing too. It's like the game's good. I like the game, but when it comes into like a thing where you have to pay to play a game, because it has more features, I'm not into that. And yeah, I know my stream is delayed. My stream is delayed by 10 seconds. Because like that, it reduces lag, and it makes it more stable. I'd rather have it, have a 10-second delay anyways, because, maybe when I play PUBG, I don't want to get freaking stream sniped by you guys. Or anybody that plays PUBG, I don't want to get, like, followed by my friends and then be like, ha, I sniped you, what's up? Then send me a screenshot, like, look, I killed you while you're streaming your location. You don't do that. And I'm like, well, I'm trying to play a game. Because I know there's people in my friends list that play PUBG and are very, like, close friends of mine, and they're just going to log in at the same time that I do. I'm gonna be like, hey, I found you. But with a 10-second delay, I could get the upper hand. And not get sniped from like 500 yards. Yeah, you can't you can't stream and snipe me in Uno. Actually, talking about that, I didn't play Uno last night. I should have. I did play it for a while to level up, but I didn't stream it. I want to play it with people, Like, I like quick play, though, and playing with, like, other people around the world and stuff like that, but, like, I don't know, it's funner with friends, because you can, like, have a good time and yell at each other and be like, ha, I got you, I got Uno, what's up? And you can stress, whether you're gonna lose or win. I hope the title pops up on the stream as well, because sometimes I stream on something else and it changes the title. I'm pretty sure it should be the same on Facebook, right? It should say farming 3 bosses or something like that, but this is probably the only legitimate stream I did, I guess. Because the Uno one was just for fun. It was like for laughing giggles. Because Uno is actually pretty fun. I can see how people get turned off by the app because it looks so damn goofy and it looks so weird. At first I thought it was weird, but then I played it and I'm like, you know what? This isn't that bad. Alright, gonna drop anything? Nope, I got trolled by my own skill. Okay. Okay. Asobimo. And to stop making skills that look alike to rares, because it freaks me out. Let me heal up real quick. Why do I have so much HP? Oh, toughness. Yeah, because Nox was here earlier, he gave me that HP buff. I mean, this Espada is working too. Now, I don't do that much damage because all my magic attack is super low because I'm only wearing resistance gear. And the only form of damage I have is my wizard crystals. That's literally the only thing that's giving me damage and magic resistance. Alright, come on. I need you to fear. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, fear is a pain to inflict. I mean, whatever. You don't need to be feared anyways. See, that's why I'm not a fan of burn, because there's nothing to cure it now. Because they nerfed Bishop Heal, and then they nerfed the status removed from Minstrel, and now every time you burn, you just have to stick with it. And then there's an item called Moist Dirt, which you use to get rid of burn, but it's only a 50% chance of working. And the thing is, when you use it, there's still another chance that the boss is going to burn you, and it's really annoying. If anything, the true thing that needs to get nerfed is burn, because burn is too strong. It literally just sucks up all your HP, and there's literally nothing you can do about it. Like, it makes a lot of sense because, you know, you're burning, you know, your flesh is like disintegrating with the fire and all, but it's a game, you know? It's not balanced if you're dying immediately every time you get burned because you can't handle the damage that the boss is handling to you because burn is just stripping your HP away. And that's a problem for a lot of characters in this game because HP is important. And, you know, recently with the ninja nerf, they actually need some pretty decent HP now because when that clone is up, they're gonna get screwed. Big time. I mean, I was a little bit happy about the ninja nerf because they actually were like overpowered for years. They were pretty easy to play. But, I don't know. I'd say the people that actually have a rough time in this game are new players because the market right now isn't really stable. It's not really good for anybody to play. Even for me, like, I've been playing this game for years. I've been playing this game since freshman year of freaking high school. And I'm still struggling to get certain things, like, to the point where I actually made this alchemist just so I could, like, farm stuff by myself without having to die or worry about, you know, waiting for it in the market. I could just farm it for myself. And, you know, I've been having a good time with that because, as you see in this fight alone, it really requires zero effort. It really does. Just stand here, press a little bit of buttons and just kill things. It's literally all I have to do all day long. Or anytime I play, you know? And I just stand there, literally. I don't even have to press anything and he'll die. yeah, like, I just feel bad for all the new players because it's harder for them. Like, there's just not enough to farm for Spina right now. Spina is the in-game currency that you use to buy items or sell items and, you know, use them to buy, you know, your equipment, your all crystals, your abilities, your materials for your relic glasses, all that type of stuff. And I don't know, like, I honestly feel bad for new players because it's harder for them. Like, really, the only thing a new player can farm in this game would have to be Lava Guard and Chainmail 2-slot, because those are the only things that are, you know, constantly being bought that are 2-slots, because people use them for, you know, drop gear or HP stuff, or actually they would even use it for their fire gear. And, you know, whenever you try to sell a Lava Guard 2-slot, you would probably sell it in at least a day. You know, it depends on what time you're on, what day you're on. Usually you would want to sell stuff on the weekends, because that's where the US players are, because, you know, this game is worldwide, so there's going to be a lot of worldwide players around here. But yeah, I'm a fan of this game, but a lot of the decisions that the company has made for this game are kind of, I don't know, they're pretty questionable. Like, this game is hard to play compared to every other MMORPG that I've played, because the bosses are just too hard, and it's not even for me. It's for, like, a lot of the players, and you know, honestly, it's not even the company's fault, because it's also, like, a lot of the other people's fault, because, you know, as a player that has been playing this game for several years, I can tell you right now, the people that play this game, they heavily judge you on your decisions and what you freaking use. And that's also another thing about this game for new players, is that, you know, you can make decisions, you can buy your own gear, but at the end of the day, you know, people just, like, poop on you, telling you, like, what's the best gear to use, and blah blah blah, use this, use that, because that's better. And honestly, you know, it gets kind of annoying, because, like, yeah, you do learn what's meta, and you do learn what's good for your character and what's good for your class, but once you get all that stuff, you sort of realize what people focus on. And what people focus on right now in this game is doing top damage and doing high numbers. But the thing about that is, you know, once you have all that nice damage gear, you see all that nice damage on your screen, you're like, wow, I can kill this boss in like 3-4 hits. Well, yeah, you could do that, right? But once you try to fight a boss that's around your level or higher, actually, or even below your level, to be honest, you die in like 2 to 3 hits, or not even. Depends on the boss you're fighting. And the fact that you can literally die in 1 hit from a boss because you're focused on damage gear, it's kind of annoying. So, you know, there's a lot of players that have been playing this game for years that I've talked to, and I've told them, like, you know, the damage meta right now, the damage meta shouldn't even exist anymore. Like, the only places that damage is good for right now is at bosses that are lower in your current level that you can actually handle, because like that you can kill them the fastest way, and at mobs. at grinding mobs, because like that, you know, you can get rid of the mobs easier, but you're still a little bit squishy. But as long as you can find a good balance to your gear, you'll be fine. And that's the thing about this game right now. The bosses are just incredibly strong, to the point where, you know, using regular +9 refined gear and stuff like that isn't enough for you to handle the damage that you're getting from these bosses, because they were buffed recently, and then resistance got nerfed for characters, which means that you're gonna get hit harder if you don't have enough resistance on you. And honestly, I am really aggravated that they made that a thing, because listen, we have a lot of strong bosses in this game that a lot of players can't handle. You know, right now, I can make a group to create a party for this boss that I'm farming right here, Bernhardt, and I can tell you right now, the 3 people that I invite, there's going to be a good amount of people that get invited to this party, and 2 or even 3 of them, even the 3 people that I've invited, would die from this boss if they got close enough. And they would die over and over and over and over again. And then I would have to be the one to revive them. Why? Because their gear isn't balanced, because they're focusing too much on damage. Bishop recently got nerfed to the point where they can't spam resurrect you anymore. So whenever you do get killed by a boss, you have to stay dead till the bishop can revive you with a normal heal. And that gets annoying, because, you know, players would want to be, you know, immediately resurrected as soon as they died. But that's not a thing anymore. And that's why the damage meta is really broken now. Like, you can't follow the damage meta anymore, because bishops can't resurrect you. They can only resurrect one person every 30 seconds. And even with the new area buff they have, the 340 skill that came out, that's still not enough, because it gives a lot of danger to the bishop. You know, even if they're spamming that skill over and over, the bishop is going to die because of spamming that skill. Because they'll generate hate, and the boss is just going to follow her around, or him around, and just kill him. And honestly, I don't know. I also had a thing against bishops for a while. Like, I'm not a fan of bishops right now, because bishops right now are really only good for damage. Like, they've always been a good support. They've always had, you know, like, good mob damage. They always killed mobs easy. Stuff like that. But I don't know, like, for my classes, for the classes that I like and that I play, I don't really need a bishop anymore. And, you know, anytime I would join a party and people would try to invite bishops, I would be like, why are you inviting a bishop? We don't need a bishop. And it's like, what do you mean we don't need a bishop? And it's like, we really don't need a bishop, because she won't be doing anything at all this whole entire fight. Because I would be pretty much doing all the damage to the boss. I would pretty much be tanking the boss. So what we really need is a servant. And this new servant class, I can tell you right now, this new servant class is the real support. Compared to bishops right now, for me, in my opinion, in my honest, true opinion, I honestly really feel like bishop is only really good for damage and mobbing right now. I don't really think that bishops are bossing material anymore. Like, at least bishops can solo bosses now, so they don't really need parties anymore, which I'm actually really happy about, because now bishops can actually do more damage to bosses and not, you know, have to depend on a party to farm something. Because, you know, as a support class, for years, you would assume that you would stay support and that you would always have to, you know, rely on a party to do something. And that's what bishops did for so many years, but now that they got all their damage buffed up and they can actually fight bosses, it's actually pretty nice. You know, like, they can actually deal damage, they can actually solo, they can support themselves, keep themselves alive while they're fighting. It's really nice. I don't know. Honestly, I feel like the true support right now, you know, the real class that actually supports you and makes party grinds and party farms even more efficient are servants, because hate generation is very important in this game. Whoever has the hate needs to stay with the hate on the boss that they're fighting. Because these bosses in this game, oh my god, they literally follow and track everybody around. Whoever gets more hate than another person in the party, immediately, as soon as another character gains hate that surpasses the other party members' hate, they immediately track them. So literally, you can't escape boss's hate. Like, as soon as you get hate, you're screwed. That's the thing about paladins right now. Like, paladins right now have to focus on hate because they're pretty much the tank of the party. They were always supposed to do that anyways. Like, paladins are, or is, the hate generating class. They're supposed to be along the lines of, you know, every MMORPG. They're supposed to be the tank, the one that gets all the hate before anybody else does. And, well, paladins just solo now, honestly. You barely see any paladins actually forming parties because they're that strong now to the point where they can literally solo every boss by themselves. They don't need help. They really don't. They got everything in their kit. They got a lot of magic reduction. They got a lot of damage. They got everything they want. The only thing they don't have is element resistance, which if they did, they would deal more damage 24/7. Alright, well, I guess I'm unlucky this time. I didn't get anything good. Actually, not even anything good. I didn't get anything this run. Also gotta make sure I have enough catalysts for next runs. Alright, let's see. That was, it says 25 kills, but I honestly probably got around 17 or 20 maybe. I'll do 5 more, and then I'll probably move into Fred. It's 3:10. Alright. Probably might stream later because I might have to go eat soon. You know, having a Puerto Rican family, you would assume that you would get yelled at for not eating in. Honestly, I do. This is how it is. If I do get any rares, I'm probably gonna clip it and probably make stream moments of rares I get. So why not? Yeah, if anyone that plays this game watches me, they can farm with me. Just let me know. Let me know in chats and whatever you're watching me on, and you can farm with me. I don't really mind. You could even sit there while I'm killing the boss. I really don't have a problem. It's also something about me. I like farming a lot in this game. That's probably something that's got me addicted to this game so many years. Because once I got all my gear, and once I got, everything for all the characters that I made and all the times I reset this specific character, oh my god, I've reset this character so many times. I just soloed from there, and I just started farming by myself, and I always tried to farm every single boss that I could, try to make money, and that's the only way I make money in this game. Like, I know production is the best way to make money in this game, but it's a lot of effort. Like, I love grinding mobs sometimes, like, it's actually really relaxing, but not all the time, because, I don't know, when I kill stuff in this game, I want to feel rewarded for killing them. So that's why I like bosses. Because bosses gives you rares, but it gives you rares you can actually sell for a good amount of money. That's something that I've always been addicted to in this game. Being happy to get a rare and selling it. Sorry about that crack noise, I was cracking my finger. Let's see here. Anything cool? Nope. Well, I did get 2 views. That was pretty cool. How much kills was that? Was that 2? Right. I'll do 3 more. Then I'll move on to another boss, because why not? Probably kill that boss. A couple kills too, because I might have to go eat soon, and I know I'm gonna get yelled at in a good 30 minutes to go downstairs to eat. So hopefully everything sounded well, and they can hear the music and that's not too loud. Because I don't want to talk and then have it be like ooh 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 like last time. Alright. Damn, this boss is stingy. Usually I would get something by now, but you would have thought. You really would have thought. I mean, I'm kind of, sort of playing pay to win right now. Because I have tickets, but it really doesn't affect you as much as you think it does, honestly. Like, regardless if you have tickets or not, I really notice zero difference, honestly. Honestly, when I don't have tickets, I actually get more rares than when I do. Literally, the only good thing about tickets is the EXP you get from it. Now that is nice. I really love the EXP, but I don't know. I really don't notice the drop rate, Asbimo. I really don't. Other players probably, get it. They probably get that luck because their accounts are probably better and they're more favored towards Asbimo, but I don't know. I've always been very iffy about this company. And it's not for the stuff they sell or the stuff that they branch out. It's the way that they optimize their games and the lack of security they put in the game. Like, I'll probably play this game and quit every now and then, quit for like a month or two, maybe even 6 months, come back and probably play it out of nowhere again. Because I don't know, I've played this game for so long that I come back to it. It's one of those games where I probably will never get sick and tired of playing because I like MMORPGs and I like difficult games, and this game is a definition of difficult. I like that. You know, other people will probably say that battle royales are more difficult, but battle royales, it's just luck based. Like, you just land somewhere. If you don't get a good gun and there's an enemy close to you and gets a good gun, then you're screwed, honestly. and it's not something you can control, because you can't control the loot pool. You can't control what lands where and who lands where or what items you get. You can't control that. In MMORPGs, everything is just like everything is fixed, but it has RNG. So like every single boss drops a certain item, but you have a certain percentage chance to get it. But in this game, honestly, I feel like every boss has the same amount of drop rate, but it all depends on your drop rate for you to get that specific item, and then it all ties in together. Which makes no goddamn sense, because I'll tell you right now, I've farmed bosses for a good 8+ hours a day and have gotten nothing. Seriously, sorry about that noise in the background. Can't control that. But yeah, I've farmed bosses in this game for literally 8 hours plus, 5 hours plus. I've even stayed at one single boss for like 3 days, and I can't get anything. But then some days, I kill a boss 10 or 5 times, and I get like 2 rares in over 15 minutes? Randomly. And, honestly, I wish that happened all the time, but I don't think that would be fair for anybody, And yeah, the avatars are pretty cute. Asabimo really makes good avatars. Avatars in this game are, you see what I'm wearing? Like this outfit right here, even with the hair color and stuff and the face. Those are all avatars. And, you can buy them with, either real money and, get a chance to get them. You don't get them, you don't get them immediately. It's all RNG based too, because it's gacha. I'm not a fan of gacha. But I got lucky with these avatars, so, yeah. And yeah, that's the thing too. Usually, you just farm to get money, because you can't get a certain rare from a boss. And because you can't get a rare from the boss, you have to end up buying it. What you mean, catfishing? Hold up. Just trying to start. No, but you know what I mean. Just rares in this game are hard to acquire. Even when you think you have all the drop rate and all the, boosts possible to your character, you can't really control what you get. I've had friends that were always incredibly lucky. Like, I've had friends that have farmed with me, specifically me, and other people, and they get rares in literally a millisecond. They get rares like, 5, 10, 15 kills every time I farm with them. They always get a rare. And I'm just here, with tickets or without tickets. And I'm just like, man, why can't I get a rare? I don't even know that's a question I should answer here. Like, is that even in the community guidelines? Hold up. I can tell you this. Tickets are a pain in the ass. Because, you know, you would spend money, you would buy them every single month for like $15. And probably the only good thing you get from them is the EXP. And as good as the EXP is, I don't know, when it comes to farming, well, at least for me, it's not worth it. But if you want to level up fast, if you want to cap your character, get all the stats and stuff so you can become like really strong, I heavily advise you to get tickets, because if you try to farm, if you try to grind without tickets, it's hard. You will literally be there for 3 times the original amount of time that you would be there grinding for. But yeah. I wonder how many people are at work right now. Probably a lot. You know, make sure you guys stay comfortable. Don't overwork yourselves, because then you're gonna get home, you're gonna be exhausted. You're gonna have a lot of back pain. You know, make sure to be doing your exercise. Make sure to eat breakfast. Breakfast is important, alright? You know, even if it's a piece of toast and butter with orange juice, or I don't know, probably even a piece of bread with milk. You know, it's really important to get some energy in the morning, because then when you're at work, you need as much energy as possible. If you work first shift. If you work second shift, you'll be fine, because you'll probably eat lunch before you even get to work. And then you'll just, you know, buy dinner outside of work on your break, or, you know, if you live with your family, they'll probably pack you dinner for work, stuff like that. But yeah, make sure to eat breakfast, make sure to eat meals during the day. You know, stay healthy. Stay hydrated. That's important. Be Dr. Joey in the house. Stay hydrated. Alright. That's 35. I need to get rid of these funny macarons. I'm not going to go to that event anymore. Smithing tools. I don't even know why I have these here. They're just wasting my space. The ailment you get from Dark Blast is fear. What fear does is that it lowers the boss's accuracy, which means if you have a lot of evasion on yourself, you can evade that boss more often. That's what fear does. I'm going to be farming Fred now. I think I'm going the right way. I'm pretty sure. And my family's home, which means I'll probably have to go eat soon, so hopefully I can kill Fred at least 1 or 2 times before I have to go. Hold on, let me use accelerate and dash so I can be a little bit quicker. That's also a good thing about alchemists, the fact that they have accelerate, they can walk faster. Is this the right way? I don't feel like I'm going the right way. Oh, yeah, I went the right way. Alright, cool. I hope I remember the things this boss does. Yeah, you should get Dark Blast. You get it from a pet. Thing about Dark Blast is, oh yeah, it definitely helps with grief. You get more damage off it actually. That's why I farmed for it. Plus it helps you evade more, so why not get it, you know? Why not get it in the first place? Alright, I have to attack it from there. Then I move here. I think that's the technique, right? And then once I stay diagonal to him, his AoE won't hit me. Yep, there we go. That's the perfect direction. Now just stay here. Yeah, it is very annoying. But I figured this out a couple months ago. Just attack him frontwards and then move to the right or left. He does paralyze, but that's not going to bother me. Yeah, the thing about Dark Blast 1 specifically is that it doesn't go off right away, see? Like right there, it took all those Dark Blasts just to do that once. Okay, there we go. But yeah, it does boost your damage for grief. Yeah, super easy. I put my camera like this specifically so I can look at the AoE because sometimes I actually miss it and I die from it. So you have to get it a certain way. Can't go too far, can't go too, close because you're gonna screw it up. So right here, drain, move over here to the right, and I should be able to dodge the AoE as soon as he turns around like that. There we go. Missed it every time. Just gotta make sure he doesn't get too close to you, because then he switches it around. Getting messages like crazy. I'm hoping I could get something. So I killed Bernhardt for a while, but couldn't get anything. I never made a sniper. I always wanted to, but they look complicated. Not that they're complicated, they're just like complicated to me. Take a lot of investing into their kit. But I do see a lot of videos of snipers and how good they are. Like, they're really good. They're good for everything, honestly. I always liked having snipers in my parties, actually. They deal so much damage. And with that new wall skill they have, they can pretty much solo a lot of stuff with overclock. See, I almost messed up the fight right there. Right. Am I going to be able to dodge the AoE? Yes, I am. I might kill this like a couple times and probably have to go off. Yeah, I know that for a fact. Magic bosses are the hardest bosses in this game. Especially for melee classes. Actually, even for magic classes ourselves, they're hard. Because magic resistance and magic defense are way different things. And magic resistance is really important. Even if you're using a lot of intelligence, you really would think that you could survive a magic hit from a boss just because you have a lot of intelligence. Oh, no. You really thought. You need a lot of magic resistance here. Actually, you need a lot of magic resistance in general. Actually, you need all resistance in general. With the recent resistance nerf. Oh my god. There's just so much nerfs and so much stuff that they did for rebalancing the game, but it was specifically that boss buff that they got for damage that I didn't agree with. I don't, like, honestly, I always say this to game developers and, you know, friends I play with, but whoever came up with the decision of doing a certain thing for a game deserves to get fired. Because, all in all, sometimes people just freaking ruin the game with a decision. Wait, hold on, let me go back and read that message you sent there, Jera. Let's see. That capped already. It's 95, but for some reason, compared to 9 times. Yeah, I believe it. Because even when you're capped and you have a ton of magic resistance, you have a lot of intelligence in general. Even being cap level and thinking that, you know, you're really strong because you have all those levels and all those points. There's always going to be bosses that are just gonna, how do you call it? They're always gonna have the upper hand over you. Alright, have fun, Cassandra. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, so that's the thing about bosses, honestly. Like, you need a lot of resistance for melee and magic. Also, you need another thing, rate cut. Rate cut's really important because a lot of bosses in this game deal really heavy critical hits, and the only way to reduce that damage is with rate cut. Rate cut is so important. Because you could turn a 60,000 critical hit into 40, 30, 20,000, even 10,000, depending on how much rate cut you have. And that helps a lot because you reduce the critical damage you receive. And usually, when you do get critted by a boss in this game, you're immediately freaking demolished. Especially by every level of Sorrow. Sorrow is this old man in Weibo City. Or Weibo, however you guys call it. Weeb. You know. He's really strong with criticals, so you do need a lot of rate cut. But yeah, usually people run with rate cut abilities because they're actually really strong. They help a lot, honestly. And like Jera said, when you, like, even 30% rate cut is enough for a boss for you to be able to solo them a little bit easier, you know. Rate cut doesn't reduce the chance of you getting critted, it just reduces the critical damage you receive. And, you know, you're probably still going to get critted regardless, and that could still screw you over even with having a lot of rate cut. But you die less, and dying less is important in this game. Yeah, because, I don't know, dying once, honestly, and if you're farming with people, it gets stressful. It's really stressful, honestly. You want to reduce chances of you dying by a lot. That's probably the only thing I need from my character. More rate cut. If I get more rate cut for my alchemist, I probably will be A-okay. Thing is, I want to use rods though. Like, I want to find a rod that just has everything I need. So far, the only rod that has everything I need is Mortal Dagger, which is the one I'm using right now, because it gives me everything, literally everything, except for 2 things that I wish it had. Which I wish this rod actually had melee resistance plus in it, and rate cut. If it had those two things, I would be the happiest alchemist in the goddamn world. Because I need more rate cut, because Sorrow really be hitting me really hard. Well, my game crashed. Do you like my screen? That's one of the new skins that's coming out for Imani. Actually, no, not Imani. For Inara on Paladins. I don't know if anybody else plays Paladins, but it's a pretty good game. It's like Overwatch, but better. For me, it's better. People are gonna be like, hey, don't be making fun of Overwatch. Overwatch is the best game, but oof. I don't know, man. Fact that as soon as you get out of spawn and you get killed immediately with a headshot, I don't know, man. I'm so used to going to Tina because I don't know, like I've been grinding with her for so long that I just want to pick her instead of my main. You would think I would play my main more than other characters, but nope. I want to make sure the stream is back. Or the stream is on. Alright, good, it's on. In this account... Oh, is my game gonna crash? I think my game's gonna crash. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think Irena's just having problems right now. Game's really buggy. Yeah, my arena crashed. Probably have to go anyway soon because just have to eat. Yeah, these are all the games that I play. Arena, Uno, PUBG, Fire Emblem Heroes. So, I would stream Puzzins. Honestly, those reasons are just like my friends asking me to play. I like the rule of survival, honestly. Like, when it first came out, it was cool. I played a lot of rules of survival back in the day. There's this game joke we have with me and some close friends where we called it Joeyed. And what Joeyed means is getting ran over, because I could tell you right now, I've had so much bad luck in that game. There was an 80% chance that I would die from getting ran over instead of getting killed by a gun in Rules of Survival. And ever since then that I've played with my friends, they've called it Joeyed. So every time someone would get ran over, they immediately say, "You got Joeyed." And it was so painful. There was this one time I was swimming to get across to the other side in Rules of Survival because the circle was closing, and I got ran over by a boat. As soon as I got ran over by a boat, I quit the game. I said, no. The fact that I could die from getting ran over from a boat, no, I'm not playing this game anymore. I uninstalled it, and literally like 2 weeks later, PUBG Mobile came out. I'm like, you know what? Let me try PUBG Mobile. And PUBG Mobile has always been good. But I'm not addicted to PUBG Mobile. It's nice, but I don't know. I don't see it being a game that I would play 24/7, like most of my friends. The game is nice, though. For sure. I'm not bad at it, but I'm not a pro at it either, you know? I could get... Yeah, inside jokes are horrible. Oh my god. Oh, the thing is, once I told one, or actually, once I played with one friend, they started telling it to my other friends. And then everybody just started saying that. And everyone was just like, oh, you got joeyed, or I just got joeyed. And they would send me a screenshot of them getting ran over by a car. And they would be like, hey, I got joeyed. No, thank you. That'd be nice. I'll tell you, or I won't tell you, you probably would get notified if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, or if you had me on Omelette, and if you follow and put on the notifications, you would get it. It would tell you when I'm streaming. Probably if you had me on Facebook too. If you go on Omelette, I have all my links down for all of my socials. So if you want to add me, stuff like that, you can add me there. Or follow the links to add me. But I just want to see how the game reacts, because I don't know, like my phone itself sometimes can't handle PUBG on its own, so I don't know how I would handle it on stream. But I would probably have to add even more stream delay so my phone can handle streaming for PUBG. But I'll definitely check it out. I'll definitely see. Probably later today. It's 3:44 right now. Probably 5 o'clock. I'll probably stream Uno for a little bit, because Uno's actually pretty fun. I'll have to post my ID somewhere for Uno so people can add me and play with me. Alright, this probably might be the last kill that I have to do with Fred, because I have to go eat in like a little bit. We have like a scheduled lunch here at my house. We always cook at a certain time. Like usually by 4 o'clock everybody in the house should be eating. So I have to go pretty soon. I'll just kill the boss one more time and end the stream thing perfectly. Like right now I'm streaming, but I'm pretty damn sure that it's not as stable as I thought it was. Why don't you shut up? Also, Jose, I talked about... It is, I know it's a poop game, okay? But I talked about our inside joke about me getting joeyed in Rules of Survival in PUBG. And I know damn well you appreciate that. Actually, talking about getting joeyed, the last time I played PUBG on my phone, I got joeyed. Again. In the freaking desert map by freaking Camaro. I was pissed. I even screenshotted it too. I was about to send it to you, but I was like, let me not, because I'm gonna start freaking making fun of me for getting joeyed. See? See? I always gotten joeyed. Every time. Wait, seriously? You also quit? Yeah, I gotten joeyed in PUBG a lot, honestly. Not like Rules of Survival though. Rules of Survival, I got joeyed like 80% of the time I played. I'd say 3 of the 5 matches I would play in Rules of Survival, I would get ran over. Oh my god. Alright. You know what? Let's just kill Ignatz one more time. Or let's kill him one time and then I'll probably end the stream there. I didn't get any rares today, but, you know, I know I won't anyways. I'm gonna see if I can stream PUBG later today. See if I get joeyed. Yeah, there's still people that play this game. I only play it because I get bored, honestly. It's probably the only reason why I play this game. There's a couple of our friends that still play it, but I don't know. Like I recently made a gladiator, so I'm just leveling that. That's literally the only reason why I'm playing, because I'm leveling that gladiator. Yeah, literally, just me and Cux. And Kukan, I mean. I probably said it wrong. I'm gonna get yelled at later. Let's kill this stupid dragon. Yeah, I know. So you had your Miraca slot, and I was like, I should get it off him. I would buy it though, but I don't have to spin it right now. Actually, I'll have to buy it with USD. So that'd be easier for you. I'll let you know though, because I need it. I was like, why am I getting hurt? I got burned. That's why. I know you would. I would have to let you know though, but if you sell it before I buy it, that's understandable. You know, there's no rush. I'm not telling you to hold it for me either, but alright. Well, for the people that stopped by, thanks a lot. You know, keeping me company. It's pretty nice. Well, I'll probably stream later, but I gotta go eat before I get yelled at, so I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Ooh, 10 bill. Ooh. If I had